This video will show you how to self-enroll in a group in the Foundations in Adult Instruction course, as well as a little bit about the tools and how to use groups. So the first thing you want to do when you're in the class is click on Course Content. Within Course Content, you're probably still in Week 1, so we're going to click on Week 1. And then I'm going to scroll down to where groups are first discussed. So in this first piece, I need to choose a group, self-enroll in a group, and I need to do this by the first Wednesday of the course. So to self-enroll, I'm going to click on this link up here for group discussions. This is going to take me to this page where I'm going to click on View Sign-up Sheet to join a group. Here you'll see there are a bunch of groups, and I am the first person here. So I'm going to join, I really like the letter or the number 3. So I'm going to sign up for group 3. You'll notice that there are a max number of people allowed, and you'll also see down below groups 11 through 15 have do not join unless all others are full. These are so that we have capacity for larger groups of students, larger class sizes, but for now we just want to make sure groups 1 through 10 get filled so that you're not stuck with just yourself in a group. So I'm going to go ahead and click sign up on group 3, and boom, I'm signed up for it. I'll see my name under group members, and I can see that Katrina is the facilitator who's going to be the point person for my group if we need help with anything. Now there are other things I need to do as a group member, but I forgot. So I'm going to go back and see what they were. So I'm going to click on Course Content, Week 1, and then scroll down to that group piece again. So I chose a group. Yay, I'm in group 3. And then work on your group contract. So I'm going to need to work on a contract. I'm going to have to work with my group members to develop that contract, and I'm going to use a wiki to put it together, the final one. But before then, the first thing I want to do is review this assignment here in week 3 so I know what we're going to be doing as a group in the end. And then I want to start getting together with my group members to create our contract. So we'll know what we're doing, and then we'll know when we can get together and discuss things and complete it. So what I want to do is click on group discussions, and I'm in group 3, and then group discussion board. So under here, I see I have 2 discussion boards. So the first one is complete your group's contract. So this gives me some information on how to do that. So I would click here. I want to subscribe so that I get emails from my fellow group members, and then I might start the conversation and say, hello group, I would like to be the scribe. And then maybe, what type of, or how do you guys want to meet? And then I might submit. So the other thing you want to keep in mind with your groups is that this is asynchronous. It can be synchronous. You can use Collaborate Ultra to get together, but you're going to want to post here first to get everybody on the same page and figure out what you want to do, whether that's here or whether that's through email or whether that's through Collaborate Ultra. So then you also want to realize that people are human and they're working and they might not get back to you right away. So if you just hit subscribe, it will send you an email when someone else has responded here. So it might take a day or more to get in contact with everybody and get everybody on the same page. So be patient. The next thing you want to do is look at the wiki. So we'll go take a look at the wiki now. Eventually, you'll see your group appear at the bottom of the course menu. And so you'll see which group you're in, and then you'll see all of the links to the tools you have available. So I'm going to click on Group Wiki. And here is my contract, my wiki contract. So what I would do here, here's somehow it works, here's what it's all about and why. But I'm going to click Edit Wiki Content, and then I'm going to put in my information here. And then as a group, we're going to decide on how we're going to do things. So expectations we have for each other, we're all going to be on time. We're all going to, meet and collaborate. And then the frequency, maybe we're going to meet twice, and here are the days and times of those meetings. And we're only going to meet for a half hour because we think we can do it in that amount of time. And then roles, we'll discuss who's going to be the team manager, what happens if someone doesn't respond to emails from the team manager, a scribe, that sort of thing. So you want to make sure you're covering all of your bases here, and it really helps to have this in place before you do the actual assignment in week 3. So once I've put in all of my information, I'm going to hit submit, and it will update it. So one last thing I'll cover is if we decide to, in our discussion board of completing our contract, if we decide we want to meet synchronously and collaborate, you need to record your meeting just so that we know that you met. But to get there and see for the whole group, you're going to click on Quick Links Collaborate, and then Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. And then by the time you see this, there will be 15 different links to each of the groups underneath these webinars. So you'll see Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and yada yada, so on and so forth. And so you would click Group 3 and then Launch Link there. So you have full moderator access in these group rooms once they've been created. And you can just join up anytime you guys decide you want to have your meeting. So once you have your contract filled out, you're all on the same page, you have your meeting days, you meet, you do the assignment. You'll be doing this assignment, so you can post everything here that you're doing in your group in week 3, and then you can finish it up in the class discussion. So that is how to use groups. If you have any questions, you can email us. Enjoy!